Hello everyone, this is Miss Smith. I hope that you all are doing well. The purpose of this video is for us to take a look at where we are currently in our semester and where we're going. Our semi-formal report final draft deadline is coming up very quickly, and in this video I hope to help you make sure that you're planning your time wisely so that that deadline doesn't sneak up on you, and it will give you a better chance of submitting your best possible work for that very important assignment. So let's take a look. So right now we are in week 6 of our class. Okay, we've started week 6 of our class, and next week we will not have any new content posted, any new assignments I should say posted. The content, the week 7 will be there, but there's going to be no new assignments that you'll have to turn in. So when you look at our week 6 content, you'll see the information that you need to know so that on the other side of the brick you can submit your progress report and your visuals assignment. Okay, so the progress report is a pretty simple assignment, about 2 pages, and I tell you exactly what I need from you. And it helps you plan out your time frame for getting that semi-formal report completed. The visuals assignment is going to be really helpful with your semi-formal report. What you create in your visuals assignment you can use for the visual that you need for your semi-formal report. Okay, I'll say that again. The assignment that you create here, you can use that same table. You're going to create a table in your semi-formal report. In the semi-formal report, you have to have one visual. You must have that one at least. And so what you create here for our visuals graphics assignment, you can use in your semi-formal report. So that will be helpful. Both of these are fairly easy, straightforward assignments. It shouldn't take you a whole lot of time to accomplish them. So what I would suggest that you do is go ahead and tackle these 2 assignments just as soon as you can. Okay, get them out of the way so that you have time to work on some key sections for your semi-formal report. Now, I am including a video in this week 6 content that goes over sections of the semi-formal report and some of those key sections. I would like to see your key sections of the semi-formal report when you come back from the break. Okay, and so in addition to these 2 assignments being due, I'm also going to add something to this, and I want you to make sure that you can turn in those key sections of the semi-formal report, and that will be your abstract, your introduction, your discussion section, and your references section. Okay, when you do that, you give me the opportunity to look at the work that you've prepared and to see if you're on the right track. Okay, I can check for plagiarism issues if I see your key sections. I can make sure that you are setting everything up correctly, that your spacing is right, that your subheadings are right, and I can help you make sure that when you get to that final draft of the semi-formal report that your work is solid. Okay, if you submit those key sections like I'm asking for, and if you make the changes as necessary that I point out. I never look at those key sections for grammar or not too much for a whole lot of content. I'm pretty much looking at the structure of everything, making sure you're on the right track. Okay, and making sure that there are no obvious plagiarism issues. That's the best way I can help you with those key sections. Okay, and so in addition to what's here, you'll see in our week 6 content information about those key sections of the semi-formal report. Knock these 2 assignments out the way quickly. Spend most of your time and time next week to work on those key sections of the semi-formal report so that you can turn that into me on July 12th as well. Okay, and then I'll take a look at them, I'll get you some feedback, and then on July 19th the semi-formal report assignment is due. So on July 19th, that's going to be everything. The entire report, the 10 to 12 pages will be due on July 19th. Okay, and so all sections are due, the entire report. And so just make sure that you are pacing yourself. If you've submitted a proposal memo to me that followed the assignment guidelines, then you already have received my response that your proposal memo is good to go. Okay, and so that means that hopefully this week you have conducted your job shadow during this week of the 28th, and if not, hopefully you have it set up to be done the week of our break, okay? Because you don't want to wait much longer than that. You have to get that done. The discussion section is the heart of your report, and the information from your job shadow is what's going to go into that discussion section, okay? So make sure that you have your job shadow and hopefully your follow-up interview done no later than our holiday break week here, so that you can come back and you know, complete your progress report and get ready for that final draft deadline, and of course those key sections that I'll be asking you for. All right, so hopefully that all makes sense, but if you have questions about anything that I've just said, please let me know. And again, week 6 content will explain these 2 assignments, and it will give you that overview of the key sections that I'll be looking for as well. Okay, this is always interesting in the summer, right? Because we are doing a 16-week course in 9 weeks. For the most part, you all have been troopers. You've hung in there. Just let's go a little bit longer. We're almost at the end, okay? So don't give up on me now. We're almost there, and we'll get to the end if you just keep working hard and do your best, okay? Take care, and I do hope that you have a really good holiday break on next week. Hopefully you're able to take a little bit of time and spend with family, or just do whatever it is you want to do for yourself and relax a little bit, and then we can, of course, finish out our semester strong. Okay? Take care.